Hey everybody! Justin Cener here. This is going to be one of the best videos that you're ever going to watch. This is my Shopify print-on-demand, step-by-step store guide. And I'm going to step you through every single portion of what you need to do in order to get into what I call the best business opportunity online. And that's print-on-demand and Shopify. And you can see the agenda on the screen right now. We're going to be covering literally everything. And if you pay close attention, or if you just watch this a couple times, you could literally start your entire Shopify print-on-demand business and have your first products up and running, and maybe even make your first sale within the next 24 hours. It's really that easy. There's not going to be any technical work needed. You're not going to need to hire a developer or a coder or anything like that. We're going to go through all 5 parts of the agenda right here. It's going to be under an hour, and you're going to fully understand this entire business, and you're going to be able to jump into it. Best part is you're not even going to need to take your credit card out to open up your Shopify store. It's going to be that simple, and we're going to jump into it right now. But the first thing that I want to talk about is I want to talk about and define really what exactly is print-on-demand with Shopify. Right? What is this model? I'm sure you've heard of this model, or you've probably at least seen it in action, especially on Facebook ads. But you know, I'm going to say this 100 times in this video. It's by far the best business opportunity of the year. Nothing even comes close, right? And this is fully updated. This is brand new. This isn't old stuff. Brand new, updated, step-by-step guide with what's working right now. This is still the best business opportunity that's online right now. Beats out dropshipping, beats out Amazon, beats out affiliate, beats out network marketing, whatever you want to think, SEO, any of that stuff, it doesn't matter. This just completely smashes it, and I'm going to show you exactly why. And really, the number one reason is that you could sell millions of dollars of product without ever touching the product up front, without ever ordering it up front, without ever having it in your garage or getting a warehouse or hiring a staff to sort it and pick it and pack it and ship it. You don't have to do any of that. You're never going to pay for a product up front. There's going to be zero inventory risk. You're not going to have to worry about keeping certain sizes in stock or colors, or making sure that when it floods in your garage, your inventory doesn't get ruined. It's none of that. Right? You don't need to worry about buying stuff up front and sending it to Amazon. That's not how this business works. There is no upfront cost on your product, which means you could sell millions of dollars of products without ever even touching it. Not even a single time at any point. That's, again, why it's the best business opportunity of the year. And really, I hope that these 4 simple steps will kind of make the light bulb pop in your head and kind of be that aha moment where you're like, yeah, this is definitely an incredible business opportunity. So 4 simple steps for this entire business. Okay. Step number 1, you're going to come up with design ideas for t-shirts and other print-on-demand products. Okay, I often talk about t-shirts because that was the first and most popular print-on-demand product. There's over 300 print-on-demand products now. T-shirts, hoodie, apparel, all that kind of great stuff, but also things like wall art, wall canvas prints, bedding sets, shower curtains, laptop covers, the list goes on. There's unbelievable amounts of products now, and that's really why print-on-demand is so awesome. You could have a massive library, a huge catalog of products without ever touching them. You could have inventory with over thousands of different variants and never even touch that stock. In fact, that stock doesn't even exist until it's demanded. I'm going to go over that part. That's really the absolute power of print-on-demand. But again, step 1, you're going to come up with design ideas for t-shirts and other print-on-demand products, right? What's a design idea? Well, it's literally what's on the shirt or what's on the hat, right? What's the subject? What's the design? What does it look like? And I'm not saying that you need to go and print those shirts. I'm not saying that you need to get samples done. You simply need to come up with design ideas. Okay, you could write them down on a piece of paper. You could sketch them out. You don't even need to be an artist, and I'll tell you why in a second. Step 2, you're going to install Shopify. You're going to use Shopify as your platform. I'm going to walk you through step by step how to do all of this. And using Shopify as your store, you're going to partner up with a print-on-demand company. I'll show you the best ones and how to connect them. You're going to partner up with a print-on-demand company by installing a free print-on-demand app inside of your store. Okay, you're going to download the app. You're going to be able to install it in your store. You're going to now have print-on-demand integrated into Shopify. So Shopify is your e-commerce platform, and print-on-demand is the business model that we're running. Okay. Step number 3, you get your design ideas created by a freelance graphic designer, or you buy them at pre-existing design libraries. I'll show you how to do both. But basically the idea here is that you don't need to be a designer. I'm certainly not. I can't do any type of graphical work. I'm not an artist. And the biggest and most important reason about why I make money here is that I don't pretend to be an artist. Right? All I do is I find freelance graphic designers, freelance t-shirt designers, sites that have thousands of pre-made, ready-to-go designs, and I just go and I add those to my store, because guess what? It costs me $0 to add a red shirt to my store, a black shirt, a size small, medium, large, extra large, doesn't matter. You're selling all these products without buying them up front. So you can offer all of these different things. You just need different great designs, and you get those created by a graphic designer. Okay. Step 4, you run targeted Facebook ads or any type of marketing that you choose. Facebook ads are the most effective to people that you know are going to be passionate about your product, right? Let's say you have a shirt that's about a cat, right? Go and advertise that to cat lovers, right? There's only 35 million of them on Facebook, right? And I would know, I'm a crazy cat guy myself. My biggest and first Shopify store was selling cat t-shirts to people just like me, right? I love cats. I could walk the walk, talk the talk. I know everything about cats, so I went out there and made a cat t-shirt store with just funny cat ideas, right? And I followed these 4 exact steps to sell millions of dollars of t-shirts, and I promise you, I never touched a single one. I never ordered any of them up front, right? That's the power of print on demand, right? You get to literally sell millions of dollars of product without ever spending a dollar on the inventory. There is no business model that can even come close to that. And I've tried to illustrate it. Again, I'm not an artist. These are just 3 simple icons that I downloaded, right? But I'm trying to illustrate this business, okay? You get a graphic design file, right? You all know JPEG files, JPG. PNG files are just a different type of file. Again, the only thing you need to worry about is getting a graphic designer that can do that for you. They'll produce the PNG file, the design file. That file then, with the print-on-demand app in your Shopify store, gets turned into a purchasable product, right? They call it a mock-up. A mock-up is just going to be, let's say it's a t-shirt, literally just an image of the t-shirt with your design on it. It looks super realistic. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, that product now sits in your store, and that product then turns into cold, hard cash. How? You sell that product, right? You get to go ahead and sell that product. But remember, this is print-on-demand, right? And what exactly is print-on-demand? Well, it's the idea that these products are only going to be printed when they're demanded, right? And in other words, that means that this t-shirt, right, this t-shirt right here, the only thing that you have is a design file. There's a mock-up on your store, right? Once someone buys it, what happens? Well, first things first, you get paid, right? When someone buys something on your store, you get paid. After that, and automatically, it's another great part about this, it's fully automated. After that and automatically, you then have your print-on-demand company produce that product, right? Print on demand. When is it printed? When it's demanded. When is it demanded? When there's an order. What happens when an order comes in? You get paid. Okay, so you get paid first, then the print on demand company goes ahead and produces the product. And not only that, they produce it, they get the order information automatically from Shopify. You don't need to pick up the phone and call them or forward them any information. They get the order information automatically. They produce the shirt or product. They package it in a bubble mailer or a box, whatever it is. They print out the shipping label, they ship it to the customer, and on your behalf, they email the tracking information to your customer, right? You literally don't have to do anything at all. In fact, there's nothing to do once you make a sale with print on demand. And remember, these products didn't exist until you make the sale, right? That's the power of print on demand. And to show you how powerful it is, right? These are the 10 most popular print on demand shirts of all time on Shopify. They've done over $6 million in sales, right? Hundreds of thousands of these shirts have been sold, totaling $6.3 million in sales. And here's the craziest part. None of these shirts were ever bought up front. They never sat in a warehouse. They didn't buy 1,000 small and 1,000 large and 1,000 extra large up front, right? All they did was add the designs into their store and they sold the shirts. Everything else happened automatically. So they took in $6.3 million in revenue without ever ordering a product up front. Right? And when I say you could sell millions of dollars of product without ever touching it, these 10 shirts did it best. The 10 top selling shirts of all time, print on demand, did over $6.3 million. $6.3 million in sales. And these products did not exist until people paid for them up front. Right? And let me really illustrate it. This is going to be a perfect example, okay? I'm going to use another cat example. Right? This is a shirt that I sold years ago. Okay, I work hard so my cat can have a better life. Right, that's the design. Okay, again, talking about your inventory. Right, let's go back here. Your inventory is simply that design file. You go to your designer, say, hey, I want to get a design. Right. Step number 1 is you just come up with a design idea. Step 3 is you get the design idea created. Here is the design created. So you say, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Designer, I want to create a cat T-shirt, and I want the text to say, I work so hard so my cat can live a better life. Okay. Through the print-on-demand app inside your store, this is the step that makes you money. You turn that design into a t-shirt. This shirt does not exist anywhere. This is a mock-up, right? And I'd bet if you bought a t-shirt on anywhere online in the past 5 to 10 years, you bought a mock-up of the shirt, right? Even when people are wearing the shirt, that could still be a mock-up, right? This shirt doesn't exist anywhere. Even though you see it looks very realistic, this shirt does not exist anywhere at all. But the second that you pay me for this shirt, automatically it will get produced. Okay, here's another great example, right? Another popular niche is beer or drinking, right? Funny shirts about that. A day without beer probably wouldn't kill me, but why risk it, right? That's the design file. That's the graphic. That's the piece of inventory that we have. That gets turned in to a $40 hoodie, right? $40 hoodie that cost us $18. Okay, so I didn't even mention the margins, right? The margins are great. But, you know, all of this talking about cash flow positivity, great margins, automation, right? That's the power of print on demand, right? Everything that I've been talking about is why this is the best business opportunity online. There's great margins. There's it's automation. I didn't talk about the fact that there's 300 different products, things including like apparel and home goods, which are by far the most commonly purchased item for every consumer, which means you have tons of products that you could sell to literally everyone. Anyone that has a credit card could be your customer. And you're creating custom products at all times, right? You want to sell cat products? Go ahead. Right, let's go back to this actually real quick. Let's look at the other niches. We have hunting, we have religion, we have drinking, we have patriotism, we have skiing, we have Irish pride, we have science, we have family, we have another family, we have women empowerment, right? All these different things, all passion-based niches, right, that you can go ahead and sell in, and there's no risk. Let's say you want to try this idea. You don't have to buy 1,000 shirts up front. All you need to do is come up with the idea. You want to sell this hoodie? You don't need to buy them up front. You just need to come up with the idea. That's the power of print on demand. That's why it's the best business opportunity that's out there right now, by far. And these are real sales results from just one of my Shopify stores. And, you know, I'll talk about how you could have multiple stores as well. But, you know, we're talking about $200,000 a month, $40,000 a week. I mean, this is significant money here. This isn't just kind of side income. You're not like selling T-shirts out of your you know, your car's trunk or something like that. This is big business, right? We're talking about 6,000 orders in a month, 1,200 orders in a week, $40,000, $210,000. I mean, that is, you know, that's why I have multiple students that have quit their jobs. This is not just like, you know, kind of pocket change. I have a student doing $2 million, $400,000. I have a student doing 30 grand a day, right? And you're typically going to find about 35 to 40% margin on a print-on-demand product. And it's one of my favorite stories. Austin started, says it himself, he knew nothing about the t-shirt business, did $4,500 in the first month, and then 10x that 90 days later, did $45,000 after that. So, you know, this is just to motivate you, show you that there's significant upside, and kind of, I hope I explained what print-on-demand is. You'll definitely hear me say kind of these things over and over as I go over the shoulder now, and we're going to do the actual step-by-step, where we're going to start with niche selection, Shopify setup, print-on-demand app, first product, and then making money. And really, I'm going to show you how hopefully you can make money within the next 24 hours. So let's bring it over the shoulder now. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you in terms of picking a niche is Audience Insights. And it's a free tool that you get inside of your Facebook ads account. If you don't have a Facebook ads account yet, just go to business.facebook.com and you'll be able to get one. And right up here on the screen, it's very simple what we're going to do here. We're just going to go over here to the interest box, and we're going to be typing in the niche that we're choosing. And before I talk about this, right, what exactly is a niche? Well, it's going to be like the subject of your store. For example, you might sell cat products, or you might sell dog products, or you might sell tennis products, or t-shirts to teachers, or hoodies to people that like pit bulls, whatever it is, right? You could pick any number. There's tens of thousands of niches. And you could have, you know, really multiple stores with multiple niches. Some people will just have one general store with multiple niches. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. I'm a big fan of having one store per niche, right? You could have like a full store about cats, or a whole store about dogs, or whatever, because then you're going to be able to have a really great opportunity to create a brand. And that's definitely what makes you a lot of money. When people start loving you, you create a beloved brand inside of the cat niche or the tennis niche or whatever. And you have people that are literally fans of your brand. They'll eventually buy your products, not only for your design, but just because of your brand. So that's kind of the bigger picture thing. A little bit easier to do that if you have a niche store. But coming over here, and by the way, if you can't think of any niches, you can take a look. I have a free list of 100 niches. It's Hot 100, the word hot, and then the number 100.justincener.com. And you can download a free list. And I'll show you just a couple popular examples. I've been talking about cats the whole time, right? Take a look at cats. There are 45 to 50 million, let's just say called 50 million people every single month just in the United States that are into cats, right? So if you have a cool cat product and you want to scale it and you want to show it to a lot of different people, you have 50 million people to potentially sell your product to just on Facebook, just for United States. So, you know, the idea here is you're picking something that a lot of people are passionate about, and it would be great if you're passionate about it yourself, because then you'll be able to kind of do the research better, find good products, think of better design ideas easier. But, you know, the idea is that we want to find a lot of people, right? The minimum is at least 1 million people for a good niche. And you can see the cat niche here is huge. there's 50 million people. And we could do it for really any number of niches. We could try something else in here. How about patriotism? It's always a big popular one. 6 million people, right? 6 million people in the United States are, in terms of what Facebook considers interested in patriotism. So you have a, you want to do a patriotism store, maybe a funny store about politics, or even just a one-sided Democrat Republican type politics store, very popular. Sell shirts there, 6 million people would buy them, right? Big audiences. We're talking about big upside as well. That's how you're able to put together such big numbers, right? And how about something like tennis? Right, come up here and put tennis, and there are 20 million people, right? 20 million people every month that are into tennis. So I want you to create tennis shirts and tennis hoodies and tennis wall art and tennis designed laptop covers and shoes and bedding sets and hooded blankets and all these different cool things. Right? Those are all print-on-demand items, and that's the power of print-on-demand. Like I told you before, you could sell all those items without ever having any inventory. So, the idea is that you're going to find a big niche with a lot of different people that love your niche, and then you're just going to show them product after product after product after product with no risk every single time you add a new product. So for our store, we're going to build a dog store because that's probably the most recommended, or one of the most recommended to me out there, and one of the most requested, I should have said. One of the most requested in terms of what people want to build. I'm not sure if it's the most recommended because it is competitive, but there are 70 million people in that niche. Right, 70 million people in the dog niche, and a lot of people want to do dogs because they all, everyone loves dogs. Right? A lot of people want to do cats because a lot of people love cats, and that's a good reason. And if you love dogs, if you're really passionate about dogs, and I wouldn't tell you not to get into it. I think it is competitive, and if you focus on having good design, you have a chance in a niche that's super big. 70 million people, the biggest niche that we saw here. We were just looking through a couple of them. 20 million bigger than cats. So a ton of upside in this niche, and this is going to be the niche that we're going to build the store step by step. In just a couple of minutes, and at the end of it, once we have products in our store, we're going to have 70 million people to market to. So all you need to do is find a passion-based niche, run it through the audience insights tool. Just make sure you have at least 1 million people here. Obviously, with dogs, you got 70 million people. With cats, you got 50 million people. With tennis, you had 20 million people. There's huge niches out there, billions of users on Facebook. So you're going to be able to find your customer, and 1 million of them at least, in pretty much any niche that is popular. So just run a couple through here, and the number one advice to do or to take when we're talking about niches is if you could pick something that you're passionate about yourself, it's going to make this not only a lot easier, but a lot more fun. All right, so that was niche selection, and I mean, it's pretty easy. You just want to pick a passion-based niche, and you want to make sure that it's big enough so there's enough upside so you can make a lot of money. So definitely not rocket science. Don't get caught up on that. Really, pick the kind of the first niche that you like that is big enough. Next thing we're going to do is move on to Shopify setup, and I want you to take a look. We have a link over here, right here, on one of the important links, shopify.com/Cener. If you go to that link, you're going to get a 14-day free trial on Shopify. So I'm going to show you how to exactly set up your store, and if you use the free trial link, you're not even going to have to take out your credit card. You can get your store up and running, design your store, add your products, all that great stuff without even taking your credit card out yet. So you can literally prove this business before you even spend $1 on the platform. So make sure you save that link, shopify.com/Cener, Cener, it's my last name, and that's going to give you that 14-day free trial. And in fact, I'm going to use that link right now, and let's go ahead and actually start building our dog store right over the shoulder. Okay, so this is shopify.com/Cener, and you're going to see it just redirects you over here. See JCSM, that's just my affiliate ID, and you're going to be able to see right here, you get your 14-day trial, and no credit card required, which is the best part. So we're literally going to go ahead and start right now. We're just going to go ahead and start our free trial. We're going to build the store step by step. You're going to see all the different portions of it, and you're going to see I'm never going to have to take my credit card out, and we're going to be able to build a complete site. So before I get started, there were a couple things that I got just to make sure that this step-by-step training would make sense. I got a logo designed, and then I got some stock imagery. I'll show you how to get that as we get there, but I got a cheap logo design just for this. And you definitely don't need to spend hundreds of dollars on a logo. Just get something that's nice and professional, and something that will, of course, fit the theme that you're using. So I'll show you how to do that right over here. And all we're going to do is just get started by entering our email. Okay, so you can just go ahead and enter your email. Again, this is shopify.com/Cener, and you'll be able to come over here. And I just want to put in your email, and then you'll put in your password. And then you can name your store. And don't worry about this part. It really doesn't matter. You'll be able to change this. I'm just going to call this Step by Step 2019, and really it doesn't matter what the name is. You'll be able to change it. This isn't going to affect your logo or anything like that. It's really just going to be where you log in at. So no big deal whatsoever. And the real cool thing about what's happening right now, I really want to call attention to this, is in the background right now, Shopify is building an entire bare bones e-commerce website for you, right? Shopping cart, product section, admin, login, registration, all that stuff that's just, we think of as just basic that comes with Shopify. It's really, I'm just filling in some other information here. It's really being built automatically. So stuff that used to take months and months and months of a developer's time is now being built automatically for us right now. And again, we're not even going to take our credit card out. So I'm just going to pause this real quick, enter in some of my personal information, and then come back. Okay, so I entered in some information there. Obviously, you're going to want to put your real information, address, phone number, all that good stuff. And then you're going to get loaded into your new home base, right? This is your Shopify dashboard. This is the admin. This is where you're going to be logging in every single day. This is what you're going to be looking at on the phone, on the Shopify app. And once you get going, you're going to see really great stuff over here. It's going to say how much money you made today, how much traffic, how many people are looking at the site right now, and you're going to see all of your stats over here. And I promise you, especially at the beginning, you're going to be coming over here, you're going to jam on that refresh button a million times, and you're going to want to look at your stats every single second. And when you have great sales days, you're going to love being here. And when you have weak sales days, you're not going to love it. But this is going to be where you log in every day and see all your stats. Okay, so this is called the Shopify admin, otherwise known as the dashboard or the admin panel. Basically, it's just where you log in and see how to control your store. And the first thing that we're going to do is actually take a look at our store. And let me, be very honest. It's ugly, right? We didn't do anything to it. We haven't customized it. This is just what they give you when you sign up, right? This is just a bare bones e-commerce site, right? There's a shopping cart you notice over here. There's an ability to do search. There's an ability to have a catalog. You could put a logo here. There's different sections for products, right? This is what I'm talking about, that a developer would have had to, take weeks and weeks and weeks of his time, which means tens of thousands of dollars out of your pocket just to build something basic like this in terms of the functionality that you're getting on the admin and on the front end. So when people want to talk about other e-commerce platforms and they think, oh, Shopify, you have to pay per month, and it's true, you have to pay $29 a month for the platform. It would cost you so much more to get this built custom, right? So much more. And they also include the hosting and all that great stuff. So I don't even think it's an argument anymore. Shopify is by far the platform that you're going to want to use, especially if you want to do drop shipping or print on demand, which I'm going to show you how to set up today. So we got our bare bones site over here. And we're going to come over here now. You see customize theme on the home page. And you can also get to it through online store. But we're just going to go to customize theme. And what I want to show you and walk you through is how we're going to customize this site without any type of programming knowledge, without any type of previous experience. Doesn't matter if you've made $1 online, $10,000 online. You can build a custom Shopify site in about 20 minutes. It's so easy. You just have to go through this right here, what's called the theme panel. Okay, and today we're going to be using the debut theme. And you see, this is the bare bones debut theme. We're going to customize this so it looks really nice, really trustworthy. And the only thing that I got before this was a logo, a real cheap logo, and free stock images. And I'll show you where to get the stock images. But again, this is called your theme panel. And we're going to click customize. And again, no code, right? No prior experience, no developers, no HTML, no copying and pasting any type of snippets or scripts or anything like that. It's just literally you look around here, and then you have options here on the theme panel, and literally whatever you change will get changed right here. Right? It will literally happen live in real time. And we're going to go through all these different settings to show you. But just as an example, right? Image with text overlay. Here's the little hide button, right? You're going to see this. See it says image with text overlay. It's going to disappear. Right? It's gone. And now it's back, right? So this is called what you see is what you get editor, visual editor, whatever you want to call it. But this is the Shopify admin dashboard. It's going to allow you to make all the visual changes without ever looking at code. So if you were overwhelmed by thinking, hey, I've never built a website, I've never built a store, I don't know how to do any of the technical stuff. Well, I'm going to show you right now that you don't need to do any of that, right? This is super straightforward, super easy to do. Shopify was built for people that don't know how to code, right? They're just going to literally have options that you change. Okay, so we're going to get it started. We're going to go a little bit out of order just because I want to show you some of the other things that are around here. You have color, topography, social media. So I'm going to start actually over here. We'll come back to color, but we'll go to topography. And if you thought that you'd need to edit your HTML to change every single font on your store, think again. You could change it literally by just clicking. Right? Currently it was on Work Sans. Right? How about I change it to just something cool? How about I change it to beefcakes? Just because it sounds interesting. Okay, you see immediately all the text changes. Right now, I'm going to go probably back with something maybe a little bit more common like Helvetica, but this is just to show you an example, right? You could change any font. You see it changes automatically for you. You want to change the font size? Watch this. You just change the font size right here. You're going to see that font got bigger. You want to make it smaller? make it smaller, right? Totally up to you. It changes the font, and there's no code required. I'm just changing things on this little section here. Okay, and best practice idea when you're doing fonts, you typically want to just pick one font. So I'm just going to go back to Work Sans and keep that. But you can play around with it, and you know, you'd want both of these fonts to match, right? If you're going to do any changes, but super easy, right? All the fonts on the site we can change right now. And we're just going to save and go along. And obviously, once we press save, those changes will be reflected on the live site over here. Right? You see, I got a little different font there. Okay, now we're going to come down to social media. Right, this is super important, right? Everyone wants to see that businesses that they buy from are on social media. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're just going to put in our Facebook link. We're going to put in our Instagram link, and you're going to see automatically in the footer, this theme will build these social media icons for you. So this is all about trust, right? People come to your site, they may not want to like or follow you, but they definitely want to know that you exist on social media. And instead of having to code or find an image or find the right icon, all you literally have to do is copy and paste your specific page, right? Obviously, you're going to put in your page here. Right, you put whatever your page is in there and just save it. Okay, we'll come over here, take a look at the live site. Right, this is the actual site that people can come and buy from if there were any products, and you scroll down and you see here are the links that we just put in. Right, so it's that simple. We're going to continue on here and go through everything. Now I'm going to just go back to the start because I really just wanted to show you how that's going to work. So let's go into the header section. Okay, now the header obviously controls the header of this site, and the real cool thing is they just explain things exactly as it is, right? The image with text overlay section is called image with text overlay, right? It's impossible to get this wrong. Very easy, very beginner proof, right? You could definitely get it started, and all you need to do now is upload your logo. Okay, like I said, I got a logo designed. You know, you can go anywhere, get a cheap logo. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on a logo, but you absolutely do need a logo, right? Obviously, and this is where I mean that this doesn't matter, right? You see that this name over here, Webinar Step by Step 2019, obviously that doesn't matter. You're going to replace that with your own .com domain later on. I'll show you how to do that. But what we're going to do first of all is update the logo or add a logo so people will know immediately what kind of site they're on. So all you need to do, press select image, right? Upload image. I got this on my other screen right now, but basically I'm just selecting the file that my logo designer sent to me, and it's going to automatically upload my logo right inside there. Okay, now you're going to say, oh, it's a little small, I can't see it. Okay, Shopify has you covered. You want to make it double the size? No problem. Just scroll that over, make it 200. You want to make it 250, do whatever you want, right? You can literally increase and decrease the size of the logo right inside of the theme. So you'll never need any type of technical support. You'll never need a coder, a programmer. You won't need to go to community college and learn how to do HTML. You can literally build this all right now, right? And I'm going a little bit slow, obviously, to explain it all, but when you get really good at this, you could build a site in a day, you know, start to finish, and have your ads up and even make sales. It's something that you can move that quickly. And for the people that are taking this real seriously, they have multiple stores that could be running at 5, 6, 7 figures a year. That's how you make a lot of money in this business. But let me continue on here with the customization. Okay, we got menu bar. Okay, so obviously menu bar is our navigation, and I'll show you how to add pages later. But you can change it to different menus. Typically, you're just going to want to use main menu. Over here, we got this cool thing, announcement bar. And you see it pops up over here, announce something here. How about something like free shipping over $50, right? Why don't you do something like that? It's very common, very easy to do. You don't need to hire a coder. You don't need to edit your website. All you need to do is just literally check this box and then enter it in here. Okay, maybe you don't like the color. Actually, in fact, I got the color codes from my designer. So when you want to update the color, right? We don't want to have a random blue here. We want to use a brown from our logo. We want to start developing a color scheme. And all we need to do is literally, we could just go and find a brown that matches. Now, a pro tip for you know, design stuff, you want to take exact shades. And you could ask your logo designer for this, but I have the color code right here. I pasted it in. 774C2A. It's just a color code for this brown, right? And there's a lot of different ways to get it, but the easiest way is just ask your logo designer. And now, as you see, I'm starting to develop a little look and feel for the site. Right? I'm not going to say it's pretty. I'm not going to say it's a trustworthy site. It's obviously incomplete right now. But when you get to the site, my goal is that I'm going to be advertising to dog lovers. You get to the site, and you're going to immediately say, hey, I'm in the right place, right? This site speaks to me. I'm a dog lover. This site is about dog lovers. The logo is about dogs. There's a cute dog icon. There's a dog color scheme, right? I picked brown for a reason. Right? Notice I didn't pick pink or purple. In some niches, there's definitely right and wrong answers for your color scheme. Right? In the dog color scheme, I don't see why you'd pick pink or purple. Right? Brown, you know, white, black, gray, colors that dogs may be. Right? That's like kind of the idea here. And obviously, you see it matches perfectly with the logo. So that's the header. Right? Very easy. Right? You want to change the logo to a centered layout? Literally, just do that. You want to go back to the left? Just click that. Very easy. No code ever required. Okay, and we're just going to continue on moving to the next section. Okay, image with text overlay. So you click into it to actually expand it, and you see literally, I mean, even if you didn't know what you were doing and weren't paying attention to the step-by-step thing, and you go and open it, it literally, I mean, you couldn't get this wrong. It says image with text overlay. You just take a look at it, and now you see it over here, and you say, oh, let me experiment. Maybe this will change, and you just start typing stuff, and now you see it here. Right, and then you say, oh, use overlay text. This will probably also change, right? So you could put whatever you want here. So, you know, how about we put something like for dog lovers, and we could put something like, I don't know, we know how much you love your dogs. We do too. Okay, just, you know, you can create anything. You know, obviously you're trying to create a brand here. So the idea is that we want to always resonate. We want to be talking directly to someone that is going to buy our product. And if we're selling dog-related t-shirts, hats, wall prints, hoodies, etc., you know, we want to say, hey, we love our dogs too. And, you know, truth be told, if you love dogs, it's a great niche to pick because it's a lot easier to sell. That's why, you know, I started a cat store. I'm a crazy cat guy. I love cats. You know, I know how much everyone loves their cats, and I can create products that speak directly to cat lovers. If you're a dog lover, if you're a lizard lover, if you love being a teacher, if you love playing tennis, right? You build a store for that, right? So over here, I'm just kind of going back and forth here, but now we're going to go and it says select an image, okay? And they have some free images that you could find on their site. I forgot what it's called, but there's a lot better places to go out there. And I'm going to show you a couple of them. You can take a look at pexels.com, okay? And pixabay.com. Okay, both of these sites are what's called free stock image sites. And these actually go a step further. Not only are they free stock images, but they're free for commercial use, which means you, a store, right? Your store is a commercial use. So selling, right? The idea of selling it. So you're allowed to use anything from here. So you're a dog store. Why don't you go ahead and just take a quick search for dogs. Okay, and you want to be a little bit kind of cognizant of the alignment of the image, right? This is a horizontal image, right? So probably coming over here, you know, a vertical image like this isn't going to work. So you want to be looking for horizontal images. Okay, and just to save time, I've already gone through and kind of saved a couple different ones you're going to see as I upload them. But, you know, any type of image that you think is going to speak directly to the customer. And a pro tip is if you could have the subject of the image looking at the customer. For example, I mean, this is, I hope I picked this one. I don't remember if I did. This one's perfect because literally looking directly at the customer. And the idea is that you as a customer land on a dog site and you have all these signs pointing to you being a dog lover, and then you literally have the subject of it looking, in this case the dog, looking right back at you. That's a powerful psychology to turn someone into a buyer. So this would be a great choice, right? This would be a great choice, right? I mean, things where, you know, they're literally perfectly fitting the marketing idea. I think this is also a good choice, even though he's not directly looking, but, you know, it's kind of got that perspective. Anything where you have, you know, happy things that are going to make dog lovers smile, right? That's the idea, right? You want to do something seasonal. How about, you know, something like this, right, for holidays. And all these images are 100% free for commercial use. It says right here, free for personal and commercial use. And I'll just do the same search over here just to show you on pixabay.com. Really not much difference, right? Just a different set of images. So you do the same thing here. Okay, and they're all free for commercial use. Let me show you over here. I think it says it on the right. You know, the CC0 Creative Commons license, free for commercial use. So you want to make sure you can do that. And let me tell you what you cannot do. You cannot do this. Okay, you can't go to Google Images and you know, find a cool image and then right-click and save it. You can't do that, right? That's not allowed. That's you know, that can get you in some trouble. So make sure you don't do that. All the images on Pexels and Pixabay are, like I said, royalty-free. Commercial use is okay. So that's great for you. So you come over here, and now simply you're going to go and take that image that you grabbed from the free stock image site, and you're going to upload it. And it looks like I used a different one, but you see I have the same idea, right? That these dogs are looking directly at the customer, right? So this is an image I just literally took directly from Pexels.com. Okay, so we have this over here. Very, very easy to do. Didn't cost us any money. You know, I haven't paid for anything. I did pay for a logo, right? You got to pay for a logo unless you can make one, but that's for any business. And you know, very, very straightforward in terms of what we're doing so far. And I'm going super slow, right? We could complete this site in 15, 20 minutes if we wanted. So I just want to make sure I'm going step by step for everyone. So now we're just going to continue scrolling down the homepage. Now you see featured collection, okay? And you say, oh, I have no idea what this is. Let me click into it. And let me see if I could just figure it out without Justin even telling me. Well, it says featured collection, and it shows featured collection. So let me see, edit this and see what happens, right? You see it changing live. So how about we do something like our most popular products, okay? And you can do anything you want, you know? Or I like doing something like this because I think I'm funny. See, I'm not sure if everyone else thinks that's funny, but I'm going to laugh to myself. These products are all good boys, right? This is a dog store. So you can put good things here. And you see over here, it's going to take from the collection homepage. This basically just means it's going to take the products from the homepage collection and show it here. What is a homepage collection? It's an option, basically a category that you can categorize products into different collections. And anyone that you want to be categorized on the homepage, you literally just click the checkbox homepage. So if you want to change up your homepage every single day, you don't need to edit your site. You just need to click and unclick a checkbox on a product. It's that simple, right? Shopify has thought of everything. And let's say you want to show more than just 6 products. So you want to show 15 products. 3 times 5, I'm showing off my awesome math. Here's 15 products on your homepage. You want to only show 15 or 9? There you go. There's 9 instead of 15, right? You get full control over this. And obviously we don't have any products right now, but we're going to add some in a little bit. I also like doing this, show the view all button. They'll be able to go and click into and just see more products, right? Let's say they look at 9 and they say, hey, these are great. I want to see 900 more. They click view more and then they see all your products. Okay, so we're going to save that and we're just going to continue on. We're going to now come down over here. We have an images with text section, okay? Now let's say we don't like that, or maybe even more importantly, we don't have anything good to say. Just hide it, right? It's gone. It's gone now. It doesn't matter. Now it's not there. I don't need to worry about filling it in if I don't want to. It's my site. I have full control over it. If later on I have something great to say, maybe this is what I like using this for, and it's not going to work for a new store. But let's say a couple weeks into a store, you have a couple of great customers, and they they send you a picture of them wearing the T-shirt. And you put something like this. Come over here and say our happy customers, and you say this is our customer John wearing our most popular shirt. Something like that, and then you put the picture right there, right? Obviously, we can't do that right now because we're a new store, but that's a great way to use these other sections. Okay, scrolling down here, we got another image slideshow here. This is very similar to what we have on top, right? So it's just another branding area. And guess what I did here? All I did was I went to, and you'll see over here, it's a slideshow, right? You could move it across a couple slides. I went to Pexels again, and I simply just grabbed another stock image. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to upload. Okay, an image, you see that there's an ability to put text on it, right? And you notice I'm picking cute images that are hopefully going to resonate with the customer. And I'm going to be funny again here and say something like best in show customer service, right? So I'm trying to be a little punny, but I mean, the point here is that I'm going to be using the idea that, I'm doing social proof here. I'm going to add other things that are going to add trust, even if it's subconscious, right? I'm going to say we have great customer service, right? That's going to make them feel more comfortable about working with the site or potentially buying from my site, right? Let me add another one. Okay. Come over here. Super fast shipping, right? Why am I putting that? Well, people want to see that, right? It's also true because I'm going to work with good print-on-demand companies, but people want to see things like this. Of course, they want to see a really cute picture of a dog, but they also want to subconsciously see it attached to the idea that they know they're going to get good customer service if they buy from my site. Okay, so very, very important. Okay, very important. You can copy that if you want. Go ahead and copy this exact thing. Obviously, don't say best in show if you're talking about a tennis store or something like that. So let me do a quick reload over here and just take a quick look. This site's only 19 minutes old, and I've been moving super slow. And what we have right now is a site that definitively 110%, when you land on this site, you know exactly what's going on, right? You see a dog logo, you see a dog icon. We're going to replace this with a dog-related domain name, obviously. We have a heading that says, literally, it's for dog lovers. We affirm their love for their dogs. We say we do too. We have a little really funny thing, because I'm so funny about having our products be over here about dogs. We have a dog color scheme. Scroll down here, and we have things that not only make us feel more trusting about the site, but we also see more dog imagery, right? Fast shipping, great customer service. This site is now 20 minutes old, right? This site is totally trustworthy. We don't even have any products in it, right? If you're a dog lover, you totally feel trustworthy coming here, examining the products, and potentially buying. Right, it's just a fact, right? This looks like a normal site. Yes, obviously there's no products in it, but if you come into, and obviously we need to clean up the navigation, right? But look and feel wise for a 20-minute site, right? We did a really good job of making it feel trustworthy, and we're going to continue on and really take it to the next level as we finish out this customization. Okay, so we're going to come down here to the footer, okay, and we want to make sure that all of our colors match. So we're going to come over here. We don't want to use a gray color. We see we have recently used colors. I'm just going to go ahead and paste in that color code again. And you see that our footer now matches the same brown as our header. Okay, now, the fonts look bad. Right, well, literally it's 1 second to just change it. You just change it to something that's more readable, right? They have it right here. It says text. Right, again, you don't need code or anything like that. Okay, so you have different, they call them blocks over here. You can have quick links, right? This is where we'd be putting things like return policy, terms of service, privacy policy. You could have social media links here. You could have a little about us here. You got your newsletter here, which is really important, right? You could use something like SendLane or MailChimp to kind of customize this and integrate it. We also want to show the payment icons for sure. These are trust icons, right? These are the methods of payment that we'll accept in this store. And it's important to show those because people associate Apple Pay and American Express with trust, right? So anything we can do to add trust, right, is what we're going to add to the store. So the homepage is pretty much there. There's only a couple more things that we need to do, most specifically the colors, okay? So we're done with this sections thing over here. We're going to come to the theme settings now, okay? And I did a couple of these before. We're going to come to colors now, okay? A lot of different colors on this page. Okay, and you see some of them are already pre-selected for us. Okay, we have a sale price. When something is on sale, it's this blue. We have primary buttons, which are going to be the add to cart button, and obviously any other button, subscribe, but more importantly, the button that's actually people are going to take action on, right? When they're going to actually click the buy button, right? So that's super important. What color are we going to use here? Well, there are some choices that you have, okay? I think the best thing to do is match your color scheme. Okay, so what I'm going to be using a brown button. Okay, now if you had a red and white color scheme, you'd be stupid to use a brown button, right? Brown is not a top conversion color, but it's about creating a color scheme. So when you have a color that matches your color scheme, it is a top conversion color. When you don't have a good choice or when you don't have a good color scheme, typically people use green or blue. Okay, so you have three options. I'm going to be definitely using brown because I want everything to really be uniform. Okay, we come over here. I'm going to make any of this blue color, I'm taking it out to be brown. Blue is not in my color scheme, but brown is. Now, I don't want anyone to be changing the body font colors to their main color, right? It shouldn't be brown fonts. Definitely should never be like blue or red. Black or gray fonts are just going to be easy to read, okay? Don't, also the main body section, you also want that to be white. Okay, you got your white background. We're not going to mess around with the background of the main sections. Okay, we just want it to be easily readable because this is where things are going to happen in terms of purchase. They're going to see the product, they're going to read it. So we don't want it to be hard to read, okay? But for branding areas like the header, the footer, the images, right, we're going to use our color scheme as much as we can. Okay, so let's just kind of run through the rest of this. Typography we did, social media we did. Fave icon, that's what this is right here. You see in the top of my screen, the little icon that gets associated with your site. Typically it should be a 32 by 32 image pixel, but they're going to be able to work with really whatever you give. What it should typically be is just a little icon. You see, I have a perfect icon for this logo, right? The O in the dog lover is my icon. And, we'll save it. It typically takes a while to save, so we might not actually see it on here very quickly. But it will replace this over here. Let's see if it goes. Yeah, okay, it's already there. See, so now you have more branding, right? So just even further, right? You land on a dog site, you see a dog icon in your browser tab, you see dog color scheme, you see dog logo, you see dog icon, you see a message directly to dog lovers, you see affirmation of how much you love your dog, you see products about dogs, more products, you see dog imagery, you see dog color scheme, 24-minute-old site, right? Speaking directly to people that love dogs, and you're going to fill this site up with products that you'll never touch, right? We're talking about the print-on-demand model. You're going to have shirts, hoodies, wall canvases, shoes, bedding, all that great stuff. You'll never touch those products, and they'll be made exactly for your perfect customer on a site that's totally branded for them. That's how you make money with this business. Okay, so that's actually the end of the theme panel. There are a couple more things that I want to show you, though. So let's continue back over here. We're going to go to the theme panel the admin again. And we're under the online store. Okay, there are a few more things that we want to do. First of all, let's talk about navigation. Okay. And we'll come back over here, and you see our navigation right now is home and catalog. Okay, and you see main menu, home catalog. Okay, well, we need a couple more things than that. So we need to add pages. Okay, and I'm just going to do this real quick just to show a nice finished result. Obviously, we want to add more pages and the right content for each page, but I'm just going to add real quick, contact us. And every theme has this over here, page template, page.contact. You see I leave this empty over here because I don't even need to do anything. When I view this page, it will have the form in it automatically. Okay, that's what page.contact does. Okay, so I created the page. Now it says over here, add it to your store's navigation. I'll come over here. I want to add contact us to my main menu navigation. So I click main menu. I click add menu item. I type in the name. I come over here. I look through the options and I click pages, contact us, add, save. And I'll come back over here and I'll reload this, and you see in the navigation, contact us. Come over here, we have our contact us page. Okay. Other pages that you'll want to create, especially for the top navigation. The main menu is FAQs. Okay, you want to put FAQs in there. Other pages that you're going to want to add for your footer navigation, which is down here. Your footer navigation, you'll want to add things like return policy, terms of service, privacy policy, right? Those are going to be required pages that you would add, but you don't need to put them in the header. Okay, you're going to put them inside of the footer navigation. Okay, I'll show you that in 1 second. So if you look under navigation, we have two. Right, we have footer menu, main menu, and up top now we have FAQ, and over here is our main menu. Or, I'm sorry, our footer menu. Put things like return policy, terms of service, etc. Okay, a few more things over here. Domains, right? I'm not going to buy a domain here for this, just this step-by-step webinar. But what you're going to do is just click Buy New Domain. Okay, this is the easiest thing to do. You buy it directly through Shopify. You just say, I want this domain.com, and if it's available, you'll be able to buy it. You'll literally be able to buy it right through here. They have other options. I'll tell you, don't mess with any of these other options, right? You need a .com domain, right? Don't waste your money on .info or .store. You need a .com domain. If you already have a domain, let's say you bought it on GoDaddy, you can just click Connect Existing Domain. It will give you instructions on how you can actually do that, and you just step through it that way. So very easy to do, but you absolutely cannot even consider going live with a domain that looks like this, right? You don't want your myshopify.com. You want it to say something like, doglover.com, right? I'm sure that's not available, but you get the idea. Okay, so that is how you deal with the domains. Preferences, I want to talk about this real quick. There are a couple different things that you'll absolutely want to consider here. Here's going to be the actual, what they call homepage title. Now, what does this show up as? Let's say you go into Google, and this is this text right here. So this is the title, and this is the description. Okay, so we have homepage title, homepage description. So we're going to put dog lover, the best place to find dog apparel and home goods. And we're literally going to put it the same thing over here. Just change it a little bit. Okay, what is this for? Search engine optimization. You'll also see it's going to replace this title up here, dog lover, the best place to find, blah, 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 right? So it automatically shows the keyword on here being your product name. I'm sorry, not your product name, your store name. Okay, a couple other things to definitely pay attention to. These are super easy to do. You want to uncheck this enable password box. You're going to have to pick a plan before you do that. There are 3 different plans with Shopify. You're really only going to need to consider the first 2, in my opinion. Start off with a $29 plan if you want. I promise you eventually you're going to get to the $79 plan. This is going to be where you have all the great reports. You get better credit card rates as well, but really the best thing is the reports. Professional reports in here are going to make your life a lot easier, okay? But $29 a month is what you can start with. So make sure you pick a plan. You see that you get the 14-day free trial starting immediately from when you sign up. So you don't even need to put your credit card out yet. You just got to choose a plan. Not going to cost you anything until your trial runs out. Again, that's if you use my link, shopify.com/CENER. Okay, so coming back over here, 2 more things. Google Analytics. I'm not going to show this, but it's super easy. All you need to do is copy and paste your Google Analytics code, totally free to get. And Facebook Pixel, same thing. You want to copy and paste your Facebook Pixel ID from your Facebook Ads account. If you want to do this business correctly, you're going to do it with Facebook Ads. And just like a domain, don't even consider going live until you have the Facebook Pixel ID pasted in here. And it's not hard at all. You just go into your Facebook account, go to your Pixel, and just literally copy and paste it. So if anyone tells you you need an app or anything like that to install the Pixel, it's not true. Right? You just paste the ID in here. Okay, it's totally fine. That's all you need. So that's really all that there is for customizing your theme. Again, let's just take another quick look at this site. And I've been going pretty slow, but this site is only 30 minutes old, right? When I actually signed up for the free trial, only 30 minutes ago. And we have everything that you see on the screen right now. A completely branded dog site that totally resonates with the people that we're going to be advertising to, dog lovers, right? We're going to have dog print-on-demand products in our store. We're never going to touch them, right? We're never going to have them in stock. We're never going to order them up front. But we're going to be seen as the perfect store for dog lovers. They're going to click over here and they're going to say, wow, this site was built exactly for me. And if they have any trust concerns, well, look at the beautiful site that we built in only 30 minutes, right? Great, nice logo, nice color scheme, dog icon, dog name, dog messaging, more dog messaging, and then product, all dog product. Coming down here, dog imagery, trusting messagery here, more dog imagery, dog color scheme, right? I mean, perfect, right? And more trust icons down here as well, right? Social media, payment icons, even the buttons that we've integrated to have the perfect button color for our theme, right? Everything is fully set up to be a perfect environment for people to come and not only feel comfortable, but to feel excited. And eventually down the road, it's not going to happen overnight, but down the road, you're going to build a truly beloved brand in a niche that I showed you earlier has 70 million people in it, right? In the dog case, right? 50 million for cats. And there's any niche that has a million people in it is a great niche. So very, very, very simple to get started, right? I mean, go and rewind this section a couple times if you need to rewatch it. But I mean, this is literally step by step. You could follow my exact steps here. Go to the exact sites to get the stock image. You could even use my exact font. My exact text, just change it out for your niche. And you could build an exact site like this. It's really, I don't want to say easy, but it's very straightforward and it's not technically challenging at all. Okay, so that was pretty straightforward, pretty direct, right? I mean, you just follow those steps. You're going to be able to get your Shopify store not only set up, but fully customized, look and feel, perfect niche, totally inviting to the customers that you want to attract. So, very, very powerful. Make sure you use shopify.com/CENER to get that 14-day free trial. And you could do all of that without having to even pay a penny for those 14 days. You could even make sales in that time, hopefully. So that's the Shopify setup section of this training. And we're going to keep moving forward. The next thing that we're going to be covering is the print-on-demand app. Okay, print-on-demand app. There are a bunch of different print-on-demand apps out there. There's so many different products now. It's incredible. A lot of people used to say T-shirt print-on-demand. That's how it started, right, with T-shirts, hoodies, apparel. But now there's way more than that. T-shirts probably always going to be the most popular product, but definitely the second most popular product is wall canvas. I got one hanging behind me right now, an example of a wall canvas. Literally huge margins, right? You could sell them for $100, $200. They cost you $50, $60, $70 to produce. And very, very great because it's the same idea. You get a design created and you never touch the product until it sells. And then they do the fulfillment and the printing and the shipping all for you. So a lot of different apps that are out there, a lot of different options. I'm going to show you the one that I use and show you step by step how to set it up. And actually, part of that, we're going to do parts 3 and 4 almost at the same time because we're going to set up the Shopify app. We're going to make the integration. We're going to install it. And then we're going to go ahead and get our first product set up. And we're going to do that by using a site called ecomlibrary.com. Okay, ecomlibrary.com, it's a library site of all these different resources for entrepreneurs on print on demand. Okay, so they have things like targeting, ad templates, and most importantly, they have print on demand designs. And the reason why I like using them is just simply the fact that once you buy a design, it gets removed from the library. So you don't have to worry about all these design packs where everyone buys the same thing, right? You say someone has, a t-shirt, they sell you, enough t-shirts to launch a t-shirt every day, but everyone has the exact same t-shirt, so it's not going to work, right? On Ecom Library, when you buy a design, it gets removed from the library. So we're going to do parts 3 and 4 over the shoulder together right now. What you're looking at right now is gear.justincener.com. It's my little review page for the Gear Launch Shopify app. Definitely the one that I use, the one that I highly recommend, and the one that I'm going to show you how to set up right now. And we'll be able to get into it for free. So a couple different things about the Gear Launch Print On Demand app. First of all, it's going to have all the features that all the other apps have in terms of full automation, great product catalog, be able to add products very easily. Now, what makes Gear Launch so special, there's a couple different things, but the biggest thing for me is that they're the only print-on-demand company that also handles the customer service for you. So let's say someone emails in or even wants to call in. They have a call center that just basically represents your store, and they'll perform customer service for you. So it's one of the best reasons you don't pay anything extra for that. You just get that with Gear Launch. And they also have the best print-on-demand app. You're going to see it in a second. It's literally just one page to create a product. Fast, reliable shipping, great quality, definitely my highest recommendation out of, I've tried all the print-on-demand apps. So definitely check out Gear Launch. You can go right over here, gear.justincener.com. Make sure you scroll through here and just take a little bit of a look at what's going on here. There's some more videos about how to install, but I'm going to show you right now. And you can press the big green button, and it's going to send us right to the Shopify App Store, and we can go ahead and get this 14-day free trial, and we'll get this added to our store, and you're going to see it literally takes just a couple seconds, and then we'll be right inside, and we'll be able to add our first product. Okay, so we're going to just click Add App, and it's going to bring us over into our Shopify store, and we're just going to log in right there. And it's going to now ask us to log in, and I'll just put in my details real quick. So I entered in my information just to log back into this store that we were building, and now it's going to ask me to actually go ahead and install Gear Launch. So all I need to do is just press Install App, and again, we got that 14-day free trial, so we don't have to pay anything right now at all. So Gear Launch is now loading, and we're going to get sent into your Gear Launch app dashboard. And there's a couple different things that I'll show you, but the best part is that we're going to be able to add a product all just on one page. There's literally just 4 different sections that we'll fill out. We're going to upload our product design, and then we're going to be able to select our prices and our variants. All right, now we're inside the app. Everything's loaded. We just need to accept the terms, and now we're basically on our home dashboard. And since we don't have any products, we're obviously not going to be able to see anything in here in terms of products. And what you definitely want to go to is come over here into billing first. Right, we're going to want to make sure that we have either PayPal or credit card on file. This is going to allow the automation to happen, right? If you don't have a payment on file, they're not going to be able to automatically create the order. So the way it works is you're going to get an order. The order is going to get placed. You're going to get paid through Shopify or through PayPal. Then Gear Launcher is going to charge you after you've already been paid for the products that they need to create. So make sure you go ahead and create this information or enter this information. Then you'll be able to come back over here into products, and we're going to go and build our first product. But first, what we need to do, obviously, is get a design. So let's actually talk about this. We're going to jump back and forth between these 2 steps of installing print on demand. We now have it installed. Now we want to go and actually go get some product or some design, right? Because the only inventory that we need are graphic design files, right? So let's talk about that. Okay, now that we have our Shopify print-on-demand app installed, it's time to build our first product. And of course, we need a design. So where are you going to get your designs for print-on-demand? I'm going to make the assumption that you're not a world-class graphic artist. And if you are, great, you're going to be able to make designs even quicker. But for me, I can't design anything. I'm an awful artist. I couldn't even draw a stick figure. So how am I able to sell hundreds of thousands of shirts? Well, I outsource to freelance graphic designers, or I use design libraries where there are pre-made, ready-to-go designs. So let me show you a couple of great sites for actually finding print-on-demand designs. And I'm going to start over here. We got ecomlibrary.com. So ecomlibrary.com is one of those design libraries where they have thousands and thousands of pre-made, ready-to-go designs that you can just download. There's also designercache.com. This is a site specifically for print-on-demand design. So this is where you can get custom work. So eCom Library is going to have pre-made designs that you could buy at any time. Designer Cache is going to have custom work. You can go in there and work with a freelance designer and say, hey, I want a shirt about cats or a shirt about dogs, and you could work directly with a graphic artist. There's also sites like Upwork. Upwork.com is another place where lots of freelancers go, not just for design, but coding or web design or web development, anything like that. They have all these different jobs. There's also 99designs.com. This is a little bit more expensive out of all the options, but it's where you can create a contest where you have multiple people submitting designs, and then you can pick one as your winner. And what I really want to show you is eCom Library, because this is the quickest and easiest way to get up and running pretty much immediately. All you need to do is sign up for an eCom Library membership, and then you can go and search through the entire library. And what they have here is ready-to-go print-on-demand designs that you could just buy and download. And the best part about it is when you buy a design, it gets removed from the library. Okay, so we built a dog store. We're going to come in here. Obviously, we just need to go and search for dogs. And we're going to come and take a look. And there's all these different designs. They're all $20 each when you're a member. There's also other random things in here like Facebook ad targeting. There's also there's other things here. You look at the members library. There's ad templates. There's ad targeting. There's, of course, design. So it's literally a one-stop shop for running your Shopify print-on-demand store. But all we need to do is we just can literally click into any of these and take a look and say, oh, this one looks kind of cool. And, you know, we'll scroll through here and just kind of see if anything jumps out at us at nice design. That looks nice. This is a nice one. It's really anything that we think looks nice we're going to take a look at. They're typically $20 each. And, you know, you can read through all this stuff. All you need to do is literally just add it to cart, and you'll be able to just download it. Let's go ahead and add that one. Skip that one. Looks like this one's on sale. I'll just go with this one that I added here. So Dog Diamond, this is the design, right? So this design, we're going to go, we just added it to our cart. We're going to go ahead and purchase it right now. And as soon as we're done purchasing it, we're going to be able to get this downloadable file. So what we're going to get is the actual design file for this this product, and then it's going to allow us to go back into our Shopify site and actually upload that as our first product. So I'm just going to pause this and put in my information and check out here. Okay, so I just finished the order right now. It's processing, and you're going to see what happens is there is a preparing for downloads section. This is going to be the actual file that we're going to download and then bring back into our print-on-demand app. This design file is our inventory. This design file is our product. We're going to upload it back into our Shopify print-on-demand app, and then right after that, we're going to have purchasable products in our store. So this Dog Diamond t-shirt is going to be our first product in our Shopify store. The only thing that we have is this graphic design file that we just bought from eCom library. See, it's ready to go. Just press download now. And we're literally going to just download the file. And I'll show you real quick. This is what it looks like. Right, here's just the design file. Right, we're going to take this and now go back into our Shopify site and go back into the print on demand app and create our first product. Okay, so now it's time to actually build our product. So I'm back over here in the Gear Launch app, and we have our design ready to go. We just got it from ecomlibrary.com. And all we need to do is come over here and click Create Product. And there's only one page of information that we need to fill out. It's super quick. It's by far the quickest app in terms of getting a product to market as quickly as possible. So I'm going to call this Girls and Puppies. And here's an important thing. We have combine or split. I always go with combine, and this basically means we're going to be able to have more than one product type on the same product page. For example, t-shirt, women's cut, tank top, hoodie. We could have them all on the same page. Super important when it comes to paid traffic, and that's how we're going to be really getting our customers, right, through ads. You always want it to be as simple as possible for them to find what they want and get to checkout. So give them multiple options. Don't make them browse around the site. So we're always going to press this combine Gear Launch products into a single product option. Now over here it says add a product to start designing, but we first need to upload our design. So we're going to come over here and press upload, and it's popping up just in my other window here. The upload box, I'm finding the design that I just bought from eCom library, and you're seeing it's going to upload, and you can see it's in the background right now. It's kind of a little bit hard to see because we didn't select any products. First over here, we're going to come and just give a little description. We can edit this later. Don't worry about it for right now. Just wanted to, obviously, you're going to put your nice product description in here, but for now, I just want to keep moving. Now we're going to click Add Products. Okay, now it's going to start making sense. Here's the product catalog or product categories for Gear Launch, and then inside each category, there are tons of different specific products. And since we did combine products into a single page, we could select multiple products. So we're going to pick the shirt, cost $9. We're going to sell it for $23. We're going to pick the hoodie, costs $18. We're going to sell it for $40. Pick the tank top, it's $15. We're going to sell it for $27. And let's also maybe pick, I don't know, let's pick a women's tee. It costs $11. We'll sell it for $23. Okay, we'll press add. And now you're going to see the products are listed over here. And now obviously you see this makes a lot more sense. Here is the mock-up of your product. But we're not done yet. We need to set some prices and pick some colors. So this is, if you're paying attention, this is good stuff to take note of. We're doing $22.99. I found that to be the best price for t-shirts, $39.99 for hoodies, $27.99 for these nice tank tops. And you always want to do women's and men's cut shirts the same price, right? $22.99. So now we're going to pick some colors. Okay, I'll give you a really good golden nugget here. Black, blue, red, and navy blue make up 92% of sales for print on demand. Okay, so you see all these other colors, pink, orange, purple. You can use them if they really make sense for your design, but for the most part, you're going to want to be doing black, red, navy, and royal. Okay, we're going to save that. You're going to see now that this looks a lot better, right? White t-shirts typically don't look good, especially when you have a white design. You're always going to want to get light colored design with a dark colored t-shirt. You see here's red, here's royal, here's navy. Okay, we're going to come over here for hoodie. We're going to pick the same thing, black, red, navy, royal. We're going to come over here. Now, not all variants have, or not all products have the exact same colors, but obviously you're just going to pick the ones that are available. Okay, so what do we have on this one page? We have a product title. We have the design, which is our inventory, right? This is what we got from eCom library, our product design. We have our description. You know, we'll obviously add some better stuff to that later. And we have our products, product prices, and product colors available. Okay, so right now we have, it says over here, Shopify variant count, 90 different options for people to buy. And each option is seen here. We have black in small, black in medium, black in large, black in extra large, red in large, red in small, red in medium, red in extra large, etc., for all of these variants. So you're going to give your customers all the different options all on that one page. And if everything looks good, you just do a double check. All you need to do is literally now press this sync to Shopify button. Just press OK. And within a couple seconds, this Shopify product will be created automatically. It will be connected to Gear Launch. And guess what? People will be able to come to our store, the store that really has only existed for about an hour. And they can come to the store and actually see the products be able to be purchased in just a couple seconds. Okay, I'm seeing over here, it's now loading, right? It's actually taking a little bit of time to import all the images. I'm going to pause this and just give it a second, and we'll just give it a quick reload. Okay, so it took about 25-30 seconds, and the product is now created. And if we were to literally just go onto our store, again, the store is less than an hour old. We have a product that is now ready to be purchased, and we wouldn't have to do anything about it. If you came on the site and you purchased this product, I'd get an alert saying that you bought it, and that's all I'd have to look at. the Gear Launch Print on Demand would then print the shirt, automatically receive all the information, print the shirt, print the right size, print the right color, put it in a bubble mailer, ship it out to the customer, and on your behalf, send the tracking information. And I often joke with my students, I say, what's the correct answer when, what's the correct answer in terms of what do you do after print on demand sale happens? And I accept answers like sit back, relax, watch your bank account increase, go to the beach, hang out with your kids, drink a beer, it doesn't matter. The point is there's nothing for you to do in terms of work. So there's a sellable product now on our store that's only about an hour old, right? This product fits in perfectly, obviously, with our dog-themed store. And now this is a print-on-demand product that doesn't exist anywhere until someone buys it, right? Maybe they want the unisex, maybe they want the hoodie, maybe they want the tank top, maybe they want the, the women's cut, right? All these different options that are available right now, they could just go ahead and add to cart, purchase it. They could use PayPal. They could pay with credit card. All this is set up through Shopify automatically. All print-on-demand orders happen automatically. It's the best business model that's out there, and it's that easy to get products in your store. So now we have our first purchasable product in our store. People could literally go to that store right now and buy that product, and of course, you would have to do nothing to fulfill that product. It happens all automatically, and that's the power of print-on-demand. That's why we're so excited about this business model and why it's still the best one that's out there right now. I mean, let's say 100 people ordered that product, we wouldn't have to do anything. Print on Demand automatically steps in and prints the shirt, packages it up, ships it out to the customer, and provides the tracking number. So all we really need to do, and really the only challenging part about this business, about the Shopify business, is the marketing, right? And that's the next section here. That's the making money section. And we could talk for 40 hours straight about different Facebook ad strategies and things like that. I'm going to kind of give you the overview, and then I'll give you an example of a really popular, really successful campaign that's only a couple weeks old at this point. And we're going to be using Facebook ads. Okay, you could definitely use other ad platforms, or you could use YouTube. You could try Snapchat. Bottom line is Facebook ads are going to work the best. First of all, you have a visual medium for your products, right? All Facebook ads, there's no text ads, right? It's all either a video or a photo. I'm going to show you a photo post, and you're going to see that Facebook ads being literally just a big photo, just like a status update of any other type of post on Facebook. An ad is going to look just like that. Here's an example right here. And literally, this is such a perfect visual for a t-shirt product, right? I mean, you don't need to sell them on the idea that it's a t-shirt, right? You just need to show them what's on the shirt. In fact, you just need to show them the design. So this is just a different type of mock-up, right? You saw different types that we had in our store right now where the design automatically gets placed on the t-shirt. That's what you use as an ad. And just in the simplest sense, you're going to advertise to people who are perfectly suited to buy this shirt. Okay, so we built a dog store. We have a dog shirt. You're going to advertise to dog lovers. This shirt is about being a dad, right? Or maybe even being a grandpa, depending on what you want to, because you could really target it to both, right? But you go and have demographics inside of Facebook ads. You could literally target people that are fathers, right? You could do age range demographics, or you could do fathers of a certain age if you're looking for grandparents. So the idea is that you're going to match up your product with the customer, right? Now, the really amazing part about this business, among all the other things that I've been saying, is that you can do this in reverse, right? Typically, you're going to have a product and you'll need to find the customer. Okay, with print on demand, the reason why it's so powerful is you can figure out who you want to reach first, right? You want to figure out who your perfect customer is, and then you go ahead and create a product perfectly for them, right? You want to target cat lovers, build a shirt that's perfect for cat lovers, and then have the ads obviously going to people that love cats, right? That's the simplest form of this Facebook marketing. Like I said, we could talk for 40 hours straight about different Facebook ad strategies and all that great stuff, but this is an example on your screen right now of a successful ad. And the reason I could tell, first of all, you come over here, 25,000 comments, and this is only a couple weeks old at this point. 25,000 comments, 21,000 shares, 71,000 likes. Okay, so I'll tell you why this is successful. First of all, you're not going to get that many impressions organically, so it's definitely a sponsored post. I saw it in my own newsfeed a couple weeks ago. Now, if you're a marketer, there's no way you're paying to get to 25,000 comments unless you're making a lot of money on this product. Okay, there's no way you're paying to get 21,000 shares on this ad unless you're making a lot of money on this product, because you have full control over Facebook ads. And the best part is you can start with $5 a day. Okay, you're not going to make $1 million with $5 ads, but what you are going to do is prove out your idea, see if people are interested, get some sales, and then you could scale up and have a shirt that has 25,000 comments, 21,000 shares. I'm sure this shirt sold thousands, if not tens of thousands of pieces, and regardless of how many were sold, the seller of the shirt never touched this product even once, right? They might have made 5, 6, 7 figures on this shirt, and they never touched it. And they just did a simple Facebook ad where they have the link, they have one extra sentence, and they have the shirt image. It's that simple. right? If you've never built a Facebook ad before, you know, like I said, it's the hardest part of the business, but it's not overwhelming, right? You could just go in there and start experimenting, right? You're going to have to go and just kind of figure out what works and run different ads, look at what's working, what's not, but you don't need to spend a lot of money. You don't need to sign a contract with Mark Zuckerberg saying I'm going to spend $1 million over the next 6 months on ads, or you could do $5 a day. We're talking about a cup of coffee at Starbucks. You can go home, make your own coffee, and then start building your 6 or 7 figure print-on-demand business with just $5 a day ads. So really nothing to be overwhelmed by. This is exactly what an ad looks like. And really, it's the most important part of the business, and it's how you're going to scale up to make those 5, 6, and 7 figures. Okay, so you literally have every single thing that you need to build your store. And if you need to watch this video a few times, feel free to go back and rewind it. But literally, step by step, I showed you every single thing you need, start to finish, to not only getting your store set up, customizing it, integrating it with print on demand, getting your first design, and then starting to do your marketing to make those sales. And I always say money loves speed, right? Don't pat yourself on the back just for watching this video. Go out there and actually do something, right? Build your store, get set up, get some products, run ads, do some tests, do something to move you forward. Don't just watch the video and then say, hey, I'm going to do this later. Do it right now, right? You literally have every single thing that you need to be able to build your store. And if you ever need help at all, if you ever get stuck on something, I have an opportunity for you to be mentored by me personally inside of my bootcamp program. And literally, I'll be your Shopify mentor when you take a look at my e-commerce bootcamp. Okay, and the e-commerce bootcamp, it's not just another e-commerce course. I know you've already seen thousands of e-commerce courses. Everyone's trying to sell you on, you know, this video or that video. You get me as your Shopify mentor, right? That's the biggest thing about this course. And on top of that, you get all of my world-class training videos. So I'm not just going to drop you off and say, hey, here's 8,000 videos, good luck, right? You're going to be able to get the videos, and then you're going to have me as your mentor, where I literally personally answer every single one of your questions myself. It's not an assistant, it's not a virtual assistant or a VA, it's actually me, and I'm inside that mentor group every single day answering those questions. And the Bootcamp Mentor Group is so important. The videos are awesome, right? Don't get me wrong. The quality of the videos, all the strategy I'm going to teach you is great. But the Bootcamp group can do things like this, right? Ryan is one of my Bootcamp members. They just simply post it inside of the private group, right? You get immediate access to this private group when you join. So I'm so close to cracking the code, starts giving me a little bit of kind of a rundown of his ads, right? You see I come down over here, I answer, I say you should run these tests, change this because this is what the data is saying. Literally later on that day, he made $160 in sales, right? And you know, he's done well over $1,000 days now, but this is back a couple weeks ago when he just joined, and this is the value that you get of having a mentor, right? You could learn tons of different things and watch thousands of videos, but if you don't have someone to bounce ideas off of, or someone to say, hey, I think I'm going in the right direction, but you know, let me make sure, right? That's why you need my e-commerce bootcamp. That's why you need me as your mentor, and that's why this program has been so successful. It's because I don't just drop you off and say, hey, good luck with these videos. I'm there all the time, every single day, answering those questions personally. Right? And I have so many student success stories, close to 500 student success stories like Cyril. It says, I started from scratch with Justin's bootcamp, and when it finally clicked, everything changed rapidly. I went from doing $1,000 for a month to $5,000 the next, to $15,000 the next, to $30,000 the next day. He's currently crushing it right now, hitting over 7 figures in his store. And you could take a look at some of the screenshots on here. I mean, these are things that he's submitted inside the group. Did $500,000 in a month, constant sales. I mean, these are the type of things that you're going to get. So what exactly are you going to get inside of the e-commerce bootcamp? Well, first of all, you're going to get, like I said, direct access to me as your e-commerce mentor, right? You get immediate access to the private mentor group. I'm in there every single day, multiple times a day, answering every single question that you post. And this is a private group only for members, okay? Now, you're also going to get my print-on-demand bootcamp video course. Okay, so I went over kind of the idea and the overall idea of Shopify Print on Demand. I'm going to go totally in depth on an entire video course all about Shopify Print on Demand. No one does Shopify Print on Demand better than me in the entire world. I'm very confident. I could say that very easily, and I want to show you this. I'm not super big on cars or anything like that, but you see the red arrow pointing to me. I had my friend come out here with his drone. I call this the house that T-shirts built, right? A nice big house, something I've always wanted up here in Los Angeles. T-shirts got me this, right? Selling T-shirts on Shopify got me this house, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Inside the Print on Demand Bootcamp, you're going to get step-by-step Shopify setup and settings. You're going to understand how to choose a winning niche. You're going to research the best products and designs. You're going to know the best Print on Demand partners to work with, the best Print on Demand products to sell, what's going to make you the most money, right? Working with Print on Demand designers, I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you the right prices to charge so you always make the most money. I'm going to show you how to operate the business and so much more. right? Print on demand, my favorite business model. This is one of the best parts of this entire bootcamp package, along with getting me as a mentor. And I'm going to teach you how to sell print on demand products like this, right? T-shirts, hoodies, right? Tank tops, super popular, right? Hooded blankets, right? It's not just shirts and apparel. Canvas prints, bedding sets, shower curtains, right? The list goes on. These are all print on demand, and I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that. One of my top students, Savam. Huge shout out to Justin Cener for changing my life. The things I've learned in the bootcamp are extremely valuable, especially Justin's targeting methods and product launching strategies. I'm up to $30,000 a day now and still scaling. And take a look at, he recently crossed over the $2 million mark for annual sales here. This is Savam again. And I mean, it's the power of print on demand. Right? I showed you this throughout the whole training setup. I mean, it is by far the best business model that's out there right now. And again, I just want to show, I don't have any, I drive a Toyota Prius. I don't care about cars, but house is definitely something I care about. And this is the house that T-shirts built. So what are you going to get? You're going to get direct access to me as your eCom mentor, and you're going to get my print on demand bootcamp video course, and that's definitely not all. You're going to get a lot more. And the next thing you're going to get is my dropship bootcamp video course. So we didn't talk much about dropshipping. This was a setup for print on demand, but I'm also going to show you fully in depth the entire business model for dropshipping. I'm going to give you my entire strategy. I'm going to show you the ins and outs of the business. In fact, I'm going to cover everything from finding winning products to choosing the best dropship suppliers, right? Obviously there's AliExpress, but there's tons of others as well. How to price your dropship products, understand the shipping process, how to automate everything, right? Without automation of dropshipping, I wouldn't even do it. Finding USA-based suppliers, everyone wants to do that. Operating the business, running the business day to day, and much more. This is my dropship program. So you're getting my print on demand program, and you're getting my dropship program. And I'm going to show you how to dropship products like this. You've probably seen the Wolf mug if you've been on YouTube at all. I'm the one that started that product, right? I started that store. These cat earrings that everyone sold, the dog LED collar, right? These are the types of dropship products that you're going to be able to sell, and I'm going to teach you how to do that in depth in my dropship bootcamp. And Shane Peterson, one of my dropship bootcamp members, just wanted to give a big shout out to Justin Cener. Last November, I quit my job after my store did $388,000 in 1 month. I've only gone through the dropshipping course so far. Big thanks. So, he hasn't even gone through the rest of the course yet. He's already made $388,000. You take a look at his store over here and some of his more recent results in terms of daily sales, just crushing it, just absolutely crushing it. Did $388,000 in November, right? Massive results. So what are you going to get? Direct access to me as your eCom mentor, print on demand bootcamp video course, drop shipping bootcamp video course, and what else might you need? Well, how about step-by-step Facebook ad strategy, and ad strategy that only requires you to spend $5 a day. Okay. Yes, $5 a day still works. No, $5 a day is not going to make you $10 million, but what it's going to do is get you started in order to spend as little as possible to figure out what works. And my Facebook ads for eCommerce Bootcamp, you're going to get this as well. And I break this down into level 1 and level 2. Okay. Level 1 is going to be introductory to my paid ad strategy. You're going to see exactly how I do my targeting, my testing, my setup. You're going to understand how to find the perfect customers. You're going to understand what budgets to start with. You're going to get step-by-step ad setup for all the different ad types: website conversion, click to website, lead generation, video, PPE, everything. I walk you through it all. Testing and launching strategies, retargeting ads, lookalike audiences, done for you ad copy that you could just copy and paste, cut and scale decisions, understanding how to read the data. I cover all that, and that's just level 1. Okay. Level 2, that's where we get into the real money making things, right? First of all, 15 different videos on scaling. Okay, 15 different scaling strategies. No one does scaling as good as me. I show you exactly how to do all of my 15 different scaling strategies that are really going to take you from 3, 4, 5 figures up to 5, 6, 7 figures. That's how you get up there, by scaling. I'm going to show you how to understand ad reports and data. You're going to be a pro at reading the data and saying, hey, I know exactly what's going on just by looking at the ad reports. I'm going to give you email marketing strategies, flex targeting strategies, advanced custom audience, hot, warm, cold audiences, how to properly split test ads. I'm even going to show you things on YouTube retargeting, messenger bots. I have some stuff on SEO, a lot more. So you're going to get all of this marketing thing. I call it the Facebook ads for eCommerce Bootcamp, but it's actually a lot more than that. And these are some of the results that we've been able to get inside of our Facebook ads. Right? We're talking about, if you pay attention over here, right? This is our website purchase conversion value. This is how much money we've made. This is how much money we've spent. So spent $200,000 to make $871,000, right? I mean, I would do that every day, right? You spend $200,000 to make $800,000, or close to $900,000. So it's basically a 1 to 4. You put $1 in, you get almost $5 back. Take a look at another result here. Just campaign after campaign, right? Spend $833, make $6,500. Spend $1,200, make $5,300. Spend $300, make $2,900. Spend $200, make $5,500. Right? Massive returns. Right? Massive returns on here where we're getting 2, 3, 4, 5x our money on our Facebook ad strategies. Right? And this is totally scalable for every single type of e-commerce business that you could run. Really, any type of online business you could run, you're going to benefit by the strategies inside of my Facebook ads bootcamp. And Derek, his testimonial, Justin's bootcamp is much more organized and helpful than others I've seen. Justin doesn't overhype everything like others. He's real. You won't get better training elsewhere. I think you're going to find that, especially in the Bootcamp Mentor group, right? I mean, I don't have any fluff in my training, right? You're going to get right into it. You're going to understand what's going on, and then you're going to ask questions in the group, and then you're going to react based on that, right? You don't waste time in this business. And if you take a look, $1 million worth of results, I think that speaks for itself. And these are the type of results that we're getting from the bootcamp. So now what are you going to get? You're going to get direct access to me as your eCom mentor. You're going to get my print-on-demand bootcamp, my dropshipping bootcamp, and my Facebook ads bootcamp. The total value is obviously increasing on every slide, and I'm going to even include more. And people say, oh, you should diversify your traffic, right? You don't want to just use Facebook. Well, how about Instagram influencer training as well? You're going to get my entire Instagram influencer bootcamp as well. This is an entire course showing you how to do exactly this, okay? So this is an example of an influencer post, okay? The brand here is this protein shake. The influencer is this doctor, okay? And I just want to, I love showing this example, right? If you're a protein shake or a supplement or something like that, and you want to get a good testimonial, right? Or you want to have a good recommendation or endorsement, right? Could there be a better endorsement than a doctor? Right? Literally, this doctor is showing off the fact that he's using this protein shake. It doesn't hurt that he's also a good-looking guy in great shape, right? He has hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram. This is Instagram influencer marketing. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. In fact, I'm going to teach you all of this, right? Instagram marketing best practices, Instagram influencer eCom strategy, how to negotiate with influencers, what prices to pay influencers, what should they post for you, right? Scaling with Instagram, using Instagram paid ads, advanced Instagram product strategies, and much more. Okay, another example for the print-on-demand people, right? This is a print-on-demand product that is worn by an influencer, right? It's as simple as that, right? Obviously, you can get people with hundreds of thousands of followers, millions of followers, tens of thousands of followers. They're all going to be different, and they're all going to really apply to the strategies that I'll teach you inside this bootcamp, inside this Instagram bootcamp. It's just a portion of what you're getting in this overall eCom bootcamp and mentorship with me, and Jeremy was in it. I started a Shopify store months ago before getting Justin's bootcamp. It took me 4 months to make 100 sales. Once I implemented what I learned in the bootcamp, I've had 50 sales in the first 2 weeks, right? That's the bootcamp effect, because these strategies, they straight up work. We have almost 500 student success stories, and it's because the strategies are proven. So what are you going to get in the eCom bootcamp? You're going to get direct access to me as your eCom mentor. You're going to get my print-on-demand bootcamp. You're going to get my dropshipping bootcamp. You're going to get my Facebook ads for eCom bootcamp, and you're going to get my Instagram influencer bootcamp. And I've even got more for you. People say, hey, use funnels with e-commerce, right? Funnels are all the rage right now. Everyone should be using funnels. Well, I'm going to give you my ClickFunnels for e-commerce bootcamp. Okay. If you don't know what ClickFunnels is, you're going to learn it in depth, and it's probably the best, or it is the best platform for running funnels. And if you don't know what a funnel is, it's basically the idea of just funneling people through or putting people through specific steps on your website. And a Shopify site, for example, has a product page and an add to cart and a checkout, et cetera, et cetera. Those are different pages. On a funnel, it's a little bit more straightforward, where you're going to have a sales page with a product, an order form, an upsell, maybe a downsell, a thank you page, right? These are different funnel options. And if this is new to you, you're going to be hearing a lot more about funnels, as we kind of progress in marketing, as we, advance in marketing, I should say. But funnels for e-commerce are totally the rage right now, and there's a real smart way to use them in conjunction with your Shopify store. So first of all, I'm going to give you my exact eCom funnel. You could just use it for free when you join. You're going to get or you're going to learn how ClickFunnels works for e-commerce. Okay, ClickFunnels can do a lot of things, but I'm going to show you how it works for e-commerce. Then I'm going to show you the ClickFunnels to Shopify integration, and I'm going to show you how to set up your first funnel step by step. Okay, then I'm going to introduce you to this idea of rapid product testing. It's my strategy for launching as many products as you can, organizing your funnel, split testing your funnel, popular funnel integrations, and much more. I'm going to show you all of that inside of this. But really, the kind of coolest thing that I'm going to show you is the ClickFunnels to Shopify integration. So you're going to be able to use both at the same time. You're going to be able to leverage the good parts of ClickFunnels and the great parts of Shopify at the same time. Okay, so Braden joined. He said, I can pretty confidently say the ClickFunnels modules alone are worth the cost of the course, not even including the ad strategy and marketing 1 and 2. It's incredible. And I think any of these courses individually would be worth the $997. I definitely think the $997 is worth it for the mentorship that you're going to get. But just this alone, and take a look at some of the results, right? It did $87,000 in sales on ClickFunnels, Braden did from this this course, right? It's from these strategies that I'm teaching you. So, I mean, it's just incredible stuff that you can learn inside this program. And these are just pieces of what you're getting in the overall e-commerce bootcamp, which includes direct access to me as your mentor, right? First and most important thing. My print-on-demand bootcamp, my dropshipping bootcamp, my Instagram bootcamp, my Facebook ads for eCom bootcamp, my ClickFunnels for eCom bootcamp, and there's more, right? I've got bonuses now for you. The Wolf Mug Shopify Success Course, right? I know that if you've been on YouTube looking at Shopify videos, you've come across the Wolf Mug. I'm the one that invented that product. I'm the one that started that. I did that first store. I built that $200, $300, $1,000 a day store with this Wolf Mug, and I actually documented the entire process over the shoulder. I screen recorded everything. So you're going to get my Shopify Success Course where you're going to see me build this exact store. And the cool part is this wasn't the only product, right? I tested lots of other products. This product just turned out to be the winner. So you're going to get, I think it's 5 or 6 videos over the shoulder of literally recording of me building this store, running the ads, testing the products, etc. So it's really awesome because you're going to see exactly how that Wolf Mug turned out to be such a big product. Okay. You're also going to get bonus number 2. You're going to get 15 done-for-you ad targeting packs. So these are videos where literally I do the exact targeting for popular niches. So you're going to be able to just look through these and you can say, hey, I'm going to just try some product in this niche, or I think the dog niches, cat niche, some of the other niches are included in there, and you're going to say, hey, I could just try these niches because the targeting is already done for me. So this lets you move even quicker. It's just a bonus for joining. And another thing on top of that, you're going to get 15 done-for-you email templates. So copy and paste for your email marketing. 15 of these are going to be found in your members area. You can just copy and paste and use exactly the type of emails that I use and start doing your email marketing immediately. Okay? So let's review everything right now. What you're going to get when you join my e-commerce bootcamp program. First of all, direct access to me as your e-commerce mentor. I think this is priceless. I think this is the most valuable part of the course for sure, and the reason why we have almost 500 student success stories. Next, you're going to get my print-on-demand bootcamp video course. Okay, the world's best training on print-on-demand. No one does print-on-demand better than me. Okay, then I'm going to show you how to do drop shipping in my dropshipping bootcamp. Then you're going to get my entire Facebook and marketing strategies in my Facebook ads for eCom bootcamp. Okay, start to finish Facebook ads, beginner, intermediate, advanced, level 1, level 2, you're getting it all. Okay, Instagram influencer marketing bootcamp, you're getting that as well. You're going to learn how to do Instagram influencer marketing. ClickFunnels for e-commerce bootcamp, you're going to learn how to use funnels for e-commerce. And then you're going to get my 3 bonuses. The Wolf Mug case study where you see over the shoulder how I built that store. Bonus number 2, 15 different ad targeting packs where I show you the exact targeting for 15 popular niches. And 15 done-for-you email templates. Literally copy and paste these email templates. You can immediately start your email marketing exactly the way that I do. Okay, so if all this did was finally find you a legitimate way to make money online, would it be worth it? Right? We're talking about $17,000 in value, right? But if all this did was find you literally just one legitimate way to make money online, right? You've been trying all these different ways. You finally find that Shopify is going to make you money online legitimately. Would it be worth it to you? Right? I mean, people are making 5, 6, 7 figures a month with Shopify. Right? Would it be worth it to you to join? What if all this did would just give you a kick in the butt to finally get going, right? What if it was just, hearing me in the videos tell you money loves speed, let's do it. Stop sitting on your butt, actually go and take action, and hear me motivate you to actually make some money. Would that be worth it? Right? What if all this did would just give you the exact steps and direction for every part of e-commerce? Right? Forget about all the other stuff that I'm giving you. What about just the direction and strategy in there? Would it be worth it if all it did was give you the exact steps and direction to build your own store? Would it be worth it? And of course, you're going to get all of this that I'm talking about, but just showing you how great of a value it is. And what's learning one part of e-commerce worth to you, right? Print on demand. I have people doing $2 million a year in print on demand. How much is it worth for you to learn and master print on demand from someone that does it better than anyone else, right? How about drop shipping, right? How much is it worth to learn dropshipping, a model that people are making millions on? How about Facebook ads or Instagram ads? By far the most popular and powerful marketing channels right now, right? How much is that worth to you? And how about ClickFunnels or success case studies or email marketing strategies or outsourcing, operations, scaling, apps, budgets? That's everything that you're going to learn, not just one thing, right? Any of these one things would be worth a huge amount of money, but you're going to learn all of this. Right? You're going to get all of what I described, and it's all for $997. Okay, $997. You can get instant access right now. Check out camp.justincener.com. You see the link on your screen. You're going to get everything that I described, including the bonuses, for $997. Okay, we're talking about $10,000 plus in value, $997. Right, and anything individually would be worth $997 alone. You're going to get it all. And I'm not even done. I have one more bonus for you, and this one is really going to take it over the top here in terms of value. Right. This masterclass alone is worth the cost of admission. Right. I'm going to show you the most popular strategies for the highest margin products on print on demand, canvas and wall art. Right. You've all seen popular canvas stores and wall art stores where people can make $100, $150, $200 profit per sale. You're going to get the entire master course included in my e-commerce bootcamp. So let's review it one more time in terms of what you're going to get. Direct access to me as your e-commerce mentor. My print-on-demand bootcamp, my dropshipping bootcamp, my Facebook ads for e-commerce bootcamp, my Instagram influencer bootcamp, my ClickFunnels bootcamp, and then the 4 bonuses, my Wolf Mug case study success course, my 15 done-for-you Facebook ad targetings, my 15 done-for-you copy and paste email templates, and my entire canvas and wall art masterclass. Total value, close to $20,000. You get it right now. camp.justincener.com for $997. $997 today. It's the best program out there. It's the most complete e-commerce course out there. And remember, it's not just a course, right? The videos, the content, the bonuses are great, but you're going to get direct access to me as your mentor. That's what's going to make a difference. That's why you're going to become the next success story with Shopify. That's why this program is one of the most successful online courses in any space of all time, because it combines world-class training with direct access to me. So please take a look, camp.justincener.com. I have no doubt in my mind that you're going to absolutely love working with me directly, love my training, love my program. So please take a look, camp.justincener.com, and I hope to see you inside the program.